Michael Olpin, Unwind, 7 Principles for a Stress-Free Life. In today's fast-paced world, stress often seems inescapable. However, the book Unwind, 7 Principles for a Stress-Free Life by Michael Olpin explores a holistic way of transforming and overcoming your stress. The summary of this enlightening book delves into the root causes of stress and highlights the importance of being in control of your reactions, rather than merely mitigating symptoms. Readers will learn the value of reframing their approach to stress based on crucial principles, the difference between chronic and short-term stress, as well as helpful tools for analyzing stress levels and developing positive habits.
Unwinding chronic stress. Chronic stress is harmful and often caused by internal reactions rather than external circumstances. Instead of managing stress symptoms, identify and change the thoughts and emotions that wind you up. Take a holistic approach to stress by tuning into your senses, eliminating negative self-talk, and replacing it with positive words. Use a heart rate and breathing assessment to identify stress symptoms. By unwinding habitual thought patterns and reframing your thinking, you can prevent chronic stress and take charge of your reactions to stress. Taking control of stress. Psychiatrist Dr. Peter Johnston shares insights on stress management, including how to avoid a distorted paradigm and take control of one's response to stressors. Psychiatrist Dr. Peter Johnston advises on practical strategies for managing stress in his book. Johnston's approach suggests that choosing one's response to a stressor is key to reducing the negative impact of stress on mental health. He emphasizes that there is a gap between the stimulus and the reaction, and this gap provides an opportunity to select an appropriate response. Johnston illustrates this point with a powerful anecdote. After a student canceled a counseling session due to the death of his father and an upcoming exam, Johnston advised him to reschedule the exam and take time to grieve. The student agreed and remarked that he needed to grieve, but not immediately. Johnston saw this as an example of an individual controlling the gap between the stimulus and their response. Johnston also notes that everyone has a unique paradigm that shapes their worldview and reaction to stressful events. Johnston argues that distorted paradigms, such as the belief that life is a competition, can contribute to poor stress management. Instead, the focus should be on living harmoniously with others to eliminate unnecessary stressors. To assist readers in building a proactive paradigm, Johnston provides a helpful stress buster tool. This tool directs readers to take a deep breath before reacting, and consider the consequences of actions, including treating others with respect. Finally, Johnston discusses the physiological basis of stress and the role of interpretation in exacerbating stress. While physical danger triggers a stress response, people often interpret many emotional situations as harmful, leading to unnecessary stress. By learning to recognize your body's stress signals and interpreting stressors realistically, you can reduce harmful stress. Overall, Johnston's GAP approach offers a practical framework for improving the way one copes with stress. By acquiring a proactive paradigm, understanding the gap between stimuli and response, and learning to recognize your body's stress signals, readers are better equipped to manage and control their stress levels. From stress to tranquility. Learn how to take control of your stress by changing 7 pressure-filled paradigms. Instead of reacting to stress, become proactive by saving money, exercising, eating right, and getting regular checkups to ease stress about your health. Being respectful, kind, and forgiving can also avoid relationship problems. Research shows that taking control and having a sense of control can lessen anxieties. Mastering stress. Take control of your stress by being proactive in managing different aspects of your life, including finances, health, and relationships. Research shows that having a sense of control minimizes stress, while a lack of control increases anxiety. Don't just react to stress, instead, shift your paradigm by being mindful and taking charge of your stress. Prioritize self-care by exercising, eating right, and getting regular checkups. Maintain healthy relationships by practicing kindness, respect, and forgiveness. It's impossible to avoid stress, but you can minimize it and lead a happier, healthier life by taking proactive steps toward stress management. Finding your drive. To combat stress and job dissatisfaction, create a mission statement that ranks your values and write purposeful, clarifying paragraphs for each. Use them as a filter for decision-making to stay true to your principles and decrease stress. The fallacy of multitasking. Many people overwork themselves by attempting to multitask, thinking it will help them cope with the pressure. However, this common belief is flawed because the human brain can only focus on one thing at a time, leading to more stress. Instead, prioritize what needs to be done and tackle one task at a time. By listing only the essential steps you need to accomplish in a day, you'll feel less stressed about trying to do it all. Overcoming workplace annoyances. Workplace annoyances are common, and they often arise from issues such as turf wars, territorial disputes, ego issues, and fear of losing out. The key to dealing with these challenges is to shift one's mindset from a win-lose mentality to a win-win mentality. For example, instead of worrying about losing money, companies like Costco have successfully implemented policies that keep customers loyal and minimize employee turnover by offering good salaries. By adopting a win-win attitude, individuals and organizations can overcome workplace annoyances and achieve long-term success. Managing anxiety through empathy. The key to managing anxiety is practicing empathy. Empathy is about understanding others' feelings, not just feeling sorry for them. By listening to people with the intent of understanding them, we can build empathy. Technology may reduce face-to-face interactions, but isolation creates stress and reduces empathy. Mindfulness, focusing on the present moment, is crucial for building empathy and reducing stress. Try exercises like savoring each bite of a dish you love to build mindfulness. Ultimately, managing anxiety requires investing emotionally in others and being mindful of the present moment. Overcoming defensiveness. Holding on to a defensive stance can cause job strain and lead to missed opportunities. The downfall of Blockbuster, who declined working with Netflix, is a prime example of this. It's important to be open to diversity and embrace different viewpoints to avoid groupthink. This includes welcoming diverse people and attitudes and exploring new places. By challenging defensiveness, individuals and organizations can open themselves up to new possibilities and profits. Tranquility Exercises. Learn how to achieve tranquility and reduce stress in your life through mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual exercises. Co-author Sam Bracken, who overcame a difficult childhood, offers practical tips and tools to improve your well-being. By practicing meditation, visualization, exercise, relaxation, and connection with others, you can cultivate inner peace and resilience even during challenging times. Remember, as psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor Viktor Frankl said, to choose one's own way is the ultimate freedom.
In conclusion, Unwind, 7 Principles for a Stress-Free Life offers readers a comprehensive, holistic approach to handling stress in a proactive manner, an approach that involves identifying underlying causes rather than simply coping with symptoms. By understanding our thought patterns, shifting our perspectives, and embracing positive habits, we can cultivate peace in the face of stress. Key elements of the book, such as assessing stress levels, the stop button technique, exercising empathy, and choosing our responses, all contribute to a more fulfilling and harmonious way of living. It is essential to remember that, ultimately, we are in control of our reactions to stress, and by applying these principles, we can improve our lives and significantly reduce stress.